Good evening. I'm Angela Gordon, and we are here at AfroCannes Day 2022 at the Cannes International Film Festival. And we are so excited to be here with director, writer, producer, content creator, and filmmaker Basira Mohamed. And she is a filmmaker out of the country of Ghana,
right,
on the continent of Africa. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to AfroCannes Day.
Thank you so much.
What brings you to AfroCannes Day and to the Cannes Film Festival this year?
Well, the thing is, we all know how big Cannes Film Festival is, and quite unfortunate, I didn't hear about submission and all of that. But later, I got an email from Miss Prudence, and talking about the AfroCannes and all that. I'm like, okay, cool.
Right.
So I replied the email back, and I'm like, okay, I'd love to come. Though I was not able to, submit anything, which I think is a bit too late.
Right.
But I still want to come and interact, meet filmmakers, make some contacts and all that. So why? And she said, why not?
Right.
And then she sent me the invitation.
Okay.
Went for my Schengen visa, and then here we are.
Wonderful. So tell us a little bit about making films in Ghana. What are you working on? What films have you worked on recently?
All right. So back in Ghana, I've been in the industry for over 10 years.
Okay.
Right. Doing mostly TV commercials.
Okay.
Documentaries, series, movies, short films, but professionally as a film director, I completed in 2020 from National Film and Television Institute. And so for my final year production, I did a documentary called Sewing Machine.
Okay. I saw that. Yes, I did.
So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the name Kayayo, but it's more like headquarters. Okay. So back home, you find these girls, mostly young girls, coming from the northern part of Ghana to the city, that's Accra, to do this Kayayo thing. So what they do mostly is you come to the market, you want to buy some stuff, they help you carry the load. And to wherever you want to take it to, then you pay them. Now guess what?
Entrepreneurism 101.
Exactly, it is. But you see, the sad part of this whole thing is mostly when people see these girls, all they see is probably, some young girl carrying load just to get paid.
And underestimate that they're really entrepreneurs.
It does. They disrespect them so much. But guess what? I am from the northern part of Ghana, so when I see them, I see something different. I see girls with goals. I see girls with dreams. They're not just carrying the things, they're carrying the things for a reason.
For a purpose.
For a purpose. For my final year production, I said, you know what? I've always wanted to tell the Kayayo story, but I don't want to tell you a Kayayo story where someone is just carrying load and you're just watching. I want to tell you that this girl has a dream.
And she's putting money in her bank account.
Exactly.
She's developing her entrepreneurial skills. She's developing her business. She's building a business.
You got it.
Right.
So I went over there, talked to a few of the girls. I mean, they were grown-ups and all, but this particular girl spoke to her, and her dream is to come to the city, work, buy herself a sewing machine, save up more, take her back to her hometown and start sewing. That's her goal.
Wow.
And I found that really interesting for a young girl under 15, who knows that, at this point in time, I cannot be in school, but I still need to work.
And I still need to learn, and I still need to educate myself and empower myself.
So I did that as my final year production, and people loved it, and it got selected at Mid-South Black Film Festival in Memphis just last week.
Oh, congratulations.
And thank you.
But that's the importance and emphasis of telling stories from the diaspora. This is another story that we don't know about. Who knew that young girls with sewing machines that look like they're day laborers carrying, goods and wares, to and fro, throughout Ghana, are really entrepreneurs who are building their futures by earning enough money to buy a sewing machine. It's something that we take for granted here. Who would have thought? I grew up with a sewing machine. I had a sewing machine. I knew how to sew, but a lot of my friends didn't. And now it's like, who has time to sew? It's a craft, and somebody shows you how to do that. So that's really impressive.
Yeah,
very impressive.
Yeah, for me, I'm all about changing the narrative. I'm very passionate about that, because there's one thing that I keep saying anytime I'm giving the platform to talk. I keep repeating the statement, because we filmmakers, we have the power to change the narrative. We do. Because there's power in visuals. That's what I believe. So as a filmmaker, as a storyteller, when I have to change someone's perspective, I feel like I should put it in visuals. Because seeing is believing. I can come talk to you and also, how do you believe that? But when it's in visuals, if I keep telling you the story visually, you're gonna, it's
gonna sink in.
Exactly.
Now, do you generally do more narrative or more documentary? What's your preference?
Documentary, but I have a project that I'm working on, which is still on the development stage. But it's based on a true life story, but of course it's a fiction, but based on a true life story. So this is it's also like talking about changing the narrative thing, again, backing up, because I am from there and I know our story, and I don't want to sit back and I need to put something in the visuals to educate my people and other people out there, so because back home in the north, some girls at the age of 12, 13 are being forced to marry. It's a story out there. They're being forced to marry, and also even most of these Kayari girls you see, they run from that situation to come back to the city to do that.
And it's important for their peers to be able to see that this is wrong.
This is wrong, and even for the adults and everyone to see.
And that you have to educate yourself to get yourself out of that situation, and to be able to understand that that's not right, and that you've got to focus on yourself, and you've got to, sometimes when an adult is leading you to do something that's not so great for you, but you've got to have the wherewithal to see that what your peers are doing, the positive influences, and be able to get yourself out of that situation and empower yourself and build yourself up and change your narrative.
So that's what I'm doing. So with the story I'm working on, that's basically the story. Again, it's not a story, like I said, that tells us that, okay, she's been forced to marry and that's it. No, I'm telling you that there's a girl that wants to chase a dream. So even though you're forcing her to marry, she's giving you another option. Like, it's a dream I need to focus on. Which will, if you're marrying me off because you want money, I'm telling you,
I'm getting my own money. I'm getting my own money.
That's the whole point.
Is there any final closing nugget of wisdom that you would like to share with our audience?
Yes, of course. I'll still talk about narrative to filmmakers out there, because I'm from Ghana, and usually it's sad that people just say, I want to go to Africa. Like, Africa has a whole 54 continent. It's not like a country. You should be able to say, if you want to go to Africa, which part of Africa?
And why?
Well,
that's awesome.
Because people have like an outdated view of Africa. So how do we update their perspective?
A blanket view of Africa.
How do we update their perspective? Through our storytelling as filmmakers.
So that's
it's
the
simple.
Message.
So
that's
for me, changing the narrative, it is for me.
Changing the narrative as an empowering, wonderful, talented female director, filmmaker, content creator, and game changer. Basira, it has been a pleasure interviewing you today and speaking with you and having this great conversation about films in Ghana and filmmaking and your experience and your purpose. You've discovered your purpose.
I've got a gift for you, straight from Ghana.
Gifts?
Yeah. straight from Ghana.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we have a lot of things in Ghana. You have no idea. So it's sad when you see films and people are showing the bad things. No, it's beautiful. You have no idea. We have the beautiful side. Look at this chocolates.
Oh my goodness.
Straight from Ghana, made in Ghana, by Ghanaian. Oh my goodness,
I love chocolate.
And this is for you, straight from Ghana.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Look at this. I have authentic Ghanaian chocolate. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Welcome.
I really, this is just. I'm feeling some kind of way right now. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Thank you. How do we find you? You have a Twitter or Instagram?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. Is at Basimo, BASSYMOH.
Awesome.
And on Facebook is Basira Mohamed.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gift, and thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is a wrap. Cannes is in the can. AfroCannes 22 is in the can. Au revoir.